when a potential client reaches out about working together, it's tempting to jump straight into scope and pricing. But in my years of consulting, I've learned that the initial scoping call, what I like to call the fit test, is crucial for both parties. Today, I'm going to show you how to transform these conversations into powerful discussions that ensure success and alignment and help you win more deals. Let me share a story that changed how I approach these calls forever. Back in 2020, a client emailed me asking for a speaker for their online event. Now, I could have simply sent over my speakers' bios, their fee schedules, and called it a day. But something told me to get on a quick call just to make sure there was alignment. That single decision changed everything. As soon as we started talking, I realized they had no idea how to run an online event. Instead of just providing their speaker, I ended up facilitating an entire series of online summits over the next 2 years. My team and I prepared their speakers, provided the webinar platform, handled their event marketing and ticket sales, moderated their events, and ensured they made a significant profit. That single discovery call turned into a long-term relationship, a partnership that continues today. This is why these initial conversations are so crucial. They're not about sales. They're about understanding the full scope of what your client really needs, even if they don't know it yet. But here's what's interesting. These calls don't always lead to working together, and that's exactly the point. Let me share another story that illustrates this perfectly. I once had a potential client who even came with a personal introduction from another client. He was in my ideal client category, and he had the budget to work with me. He was excited. However, when we got on the call and I started asking about his plans, goals, his vision, all critical elements for building a branding project, he shut down. I don't want to get into that personal stuff, he said. This is just about business. Look, I can afford you. You come recommended. So just tell me how much it is and when can you start? This was a crucial moment. He knew my rates. He knew I was worth it. There was no selling needed. And I knew this was not going to work because building a powerful brand requires deep understanding and collaboration. Trying to guess what he wanted or working with someone unwilling to engage in the process would have been a frustration for both of us. I politely explained that this wasn't a good fit and I recommended other people who might be able to match his needs. So, how do you structure these calls to reveal what's really needed? Here's my framework. First, get crystal clear on what they want to achieve. You have 2 jobs here. First, help them gain clarity. And second, help them make a decision if you're a fit and vice versa. Here's some key questions to ask. What does success look like to you on this project? How long do you expect it to take to achieve that? Have you tried to achieve this before? If so, what worked and what didn't? If you did this on your own, how would it strain your resources? What does it look like if you achieve the objective? What if you don't? And then dig deeper. Why would you like to work with me on achieving whatever they said their objective was? How much time and effort would you ideally like to commit? What budget are you working with? Let me leave you with the essential elements of making a scoping call successful. Start by understanding their vision of success, not just the deliverables they think they need. Use the budget discussion to explore different levels of support you could provide. Pay attention to how engaged they are in the discussion. Their willingness to share and explore is often a sign of a fit. Don't be afraid to decline projects where values or working styles don't align, regardless of the budget. Remember that your role is to uncover the full scope of what's needed, often beyond what the client initially requests. A well-conducted scoping call sets the foundation for successful consulting engagement. It's your opportunity to understand the full scope of what's needed and ensure you can deliver meaningful value. In our next episode, we'll explore how this framework adapts for standardized programs versus custom projects. I'm Melissa Marchand, helping accomplished professionals build consulting businesses they love. If you know someone ready to make this transition, please share the episode with them.